Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, May 5th. Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, Cinco de Mayo. I just realized that right now. And it's quarantine week. Workout 1 will be released Thursday night at 8. So don't forget to do that. Let's warm up for today's workout. We have a floor sequence. So sequence of floor movements. What you're going to do is you're going to watch this video. The link is posted for you. And then do 5 to 10 reps of each movement. Just kind of depending how your body is feeling. You choose the 5 or the 10 reps. And take your time with it, okay? Get warm with that. After you do all of that, we're going to continue working on Project Squat, all right? Improving our squatting, our mechanics, our positions, and just getting more comfortable with the bottom of the squat. So we're going to start with 4 rounds of Tabata. 20 seconds of holding the bottom of the squat, and then 10 seconds rest. So hold at the bottom for 20 seconds, rest for 10, 4 rounds of that. Then we have the Jiu-Jitsu drill, really good hip exercise there. And you're going to do the same thing, all right? 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 4 sets of that. And then we have air squats, just down and up for 20 seconds. And then the 10-second rest is at the bottom of the squat. Okay, so that's your rest. And you'll do 4 rounds of that. With the air squats, the goal is not for reps or speed, but quality of movement. So make sure you're like trying to do the best air squat possible. So in those 20 seconds, aim to get anywhere between 8 to 12 reps, maybe 15 if you're feeling super good, but don't try to crush it in PR air squats in 20 seconds. All right, and that'll wrap up our warm-up and we're ready for movement prep. All right, guys, for our movement prep, we're actually gonna go over 2 options for you guys. The loaded, the one we typically do, we're calling it partially loaded, and then the other version, which is just a little bit different. Basically, for option 1, we're doing single leg step-ups for today's workout as a strength session, okay? And what you're gonna do is grab your dumbbell, your 2 dumbbells, whatever weight you've been using, a backpack with books, anything you have at the house to make the step-up challenging, okay? And you're gonna practice 10 step-ups, 5 on each leg, and we're gonna do those slow. And to make this a very strict session for you to actually like get some size on those quads, glutes, and hamstrings, or just strengthen your legs for the purpose of squatting and lunging, we can go tempo, okay? And we're gonna also show you a little technique when stepping up. Okay, first thing you're gonna do is when you put your foot on the box, make sure it's flat, okay? Second thing you're gonna do is avoid that hop, right? This leg helping out. And the way you avoid that is kind of leaning into it. I like to lift my arms, but if you're gonna practice with a dumbbell, you can have it in a goblet position or on your shoulders back here, just one side or the other side. I'm gonna lean into it. Notice how I'm gonna drag this foot and just isolate this leg as the working leg, okay? All right, and then on the way down, I'm gonna also control that. So that was 1 on that leg. As you notice, the slow, controlled lift and descent are what's gonna give me that strength stimulus of actually strengthening my legs. This is actually really good for your hips and knees as well, for those of you who struggle with knee or hip issues. We're gonna go 5 on each leg, practicing maybe with no weight, and then go ahead and grab your weight and do another 5 on each leg with whatever weight you wanna use. If you have multiple dumbbells, you can build up and do maybe 3 sets where you build up to the heaviest load, and then determine if that's gonna be the load you wanna use for the strength session, okay? For the other variation of the workout, we're just gonna do single leg hip extensions. Or hip thrusts, whatever you wanna call it, or glute bridges. Right? A whole bunch of names to this, but this is the traditional glute bridge or hip extension. We're gonna go 1 leg in the air, lift your hips, try to bring your hips as high as you can, so you're pressing into the ground with your shoulders. Okay, you're gonna go 5 on each leg, 10 total. That'll wrap up our movement prep, and now we're ready to work out. All right, guys, for the workout of the day, I'm gonna explain 2 options. Option 1, the suggested one, the one I really like, is the strength session, okay? Basically, the way we're gonna attack this is the first minute, you're gonna take 1 minute to complete 20 step-ups on your left leg. And the goal is to complete all 20 within the 60 seconds, which is pretty aggressive considering we're gonna be doing those step-ups with weight either the backpack, dumbbell, whatever you got, and 2, you're controlling the descent. So it's not like a box jump where you're moving quickly. So you're lifting every single time. Remember that during those step-ups with the left leg, you're gonna keep the leg on the box the whole time, so it never comes off. Lift, descend, keeping the leg on the box. As soon as the minute's over or complete the 20 reps, switch and do the right leg. Okay, that's a total of 40 reps in 2 minutes. After that, you're gonna rest. You're gonna rest for 2 minutes, okay? And that's 1 round, and you're gonna do anywhere between 3 to 5 rounds. Why a range? Because a lot of you have different weights at home. So those of you who have something super heavy, maybe 3 rounds is enough. Or those of you who struggle with this movement and you feel like your legs are just starting to gain that kind of strength, then maybe 3 rounds is appropriate. There's those of you who have heavier stuff at home, or you really like the leg work and you want to push it a little bit harder, you go for 5 rounds of that. Okay? If you're not doing this, then we're doing the single leg hip extensions, and it's the same thing. We're going to do 20 on one leg, 20 on the other, both within 60 seconds, and then you're going to take about a minute rest, and you're going to do 3 to 5 rounds there. So the glute bridges, you can add weight to those by putting your dumbbell, your backpack, whatever, on your hips. Make it like a weighted thing, like if you had a barbell, and that's how you can make those harder. Those are the 2 options. Both come with a finisher. Optional finisher if you guys want to get the cardio up a little bit, Tabata double unders. So you're going to download a Tabata clock on your phone. It's free. And just set it so you do 20 seconds of double unders, 10 seconds rest. Okay, go through a full Tabata cycle there, which is 8 rounds. If you don't have a jump rope, you could just do lateral jump overs. That's just going to get the heart rate up. If you do have a jump rope and you don't have double unders, make it a double under practice session, right? Start with your singles, try double unders. When the clock tells you to stop at the 20-second mark, you're just resting for those 10 seconds. All right, have fun with this one. I'll see you guys tomorrow.